Lucia. NguPaul Culture. Ihlelweni limnandi lethu lesilithandako ihlelweni Paul Culture live on Facebook. La ngikhamba khona nabavumi ukuthi mhlambe nabavumi nabadlali bemidlalo yomoya, nabadlali bemidlalo echachalazi, nabadlali bebholo. Wonke nje umuntu nje una something angakasilethela yena ehlelweni, siyam-invite ehlelweni lethu ukuthi eze mhlambe eze azositshela ukuthi yena ubhizi ngani wenzani, ngoba into engikucaleyo ukuthi masicala ama-interview wakuma-radio station ama-interview waku-TV shows, isikhathi sakhona siba sincane, uthola ukuthi i-artist alisitsheli indaba ezipheleleko, bamnikela nje 15 minutes. So amahlelweni efana nala la Paul Culture live, artist sinikele ithuba, whether ukhuluma 2 hours noma ukhuluma 17 hours, I don't care. Lethi nje esifuna ukukuthola konke ngawe, nokuthi wenzani, nokuthi uzimiseleni. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi ngizokala kamnandi. So namhlanje sikhamba la no DJ Lucia, yeah, uzongena ngasikade ngiyacabanga. DJ Lucia wakwamhlanga nangaphosisiwe. Mara yini uzositshela yena. Uzositshela ukuthi ngwakupha, ngifuna ngiyacabanga ukuthi ngizokala kamnandi kurra. Lazikade umfuna. Lucia.
Hi, njani?
Ngithokoze kunjani na?
Ngiyaphila. Masham.
Zanga thuka kangaka emhlabeni.
Uthiswa yini?
Interview yabo Lucia M mane. Lethi nje ukukufonela ukuthi DJ Lucia ngifuna ukuba nayo ku-interview. Ngiyathusa yo.
No. Udlala ngami yazi. Umuntu othikiwe la yini. Umuntu othikiwe yini. Mixe ne-drink la ukuthi ngikhama ama-nerves down.
All right. Man, esikamoja isikhathi. Ngiba ukuthi ulalele ulotshise ama-viewers wethu ngoba sebakhona ngaphakathi. Mhlambe nobatshela ukuthi DJ Lucia M ngubani, ubuyaphi into ezifana lezi.
Sanibonani, Lochani, everybody that's watching. Igama lami Lucia Masilela from Bamhlanga, and I'm popularly known as DJ Lucia M, and I am a DJ. And yeah, I've been doing this since 2017. It's about 4 years now. So yeah, I'm serving Zamuk Cherry Saban.
Yeah. So DJ Lucia M, awusitshele nje ngokukhula kwakho man, umrazana okhula kwaMhlanga, okhula njengabo kabantazana. Ukhula umuntu onjani?
I was not any different, except that how can I put it? No, I had a nice upbringing. I was very privileged. Angakakuli nzima, if I may put it that way. Like an ordinary child, enjoyed my childhood and funde in a primary school around Lapa Sun City, but it's Lazy Primary School. And then I went to high school, grade 8, I think I was on boarding school. So I was hardly in Mhlanga because Benklala schooling there. And then from then I joined Cultura High, which is in Broncos Braids. I was still staying in schooling, but then throughout my mid high school, saying travel and then interacting with people Basemhlanga, starting to know more about the community and the people Basemhlanga, because like I said, I was absent for a very long time. But yeah, those are the 2 schools, or the 3 schools that I actually attended in my schooling career.
So ukhula wenzani? Into music lezi zikhona kuwe noma
So when I was still in primary school, grade, I think I was 10 years. There was this other, there was Munyu teacher who came to our school. Actually, she was a teacher in our school. Dancer, right? They were doing Latin and ballroom dancing. And she thought of introducing the sport, in primary. And I was one of the kids that were actually interested. And then I joined the dancing team. So I danced from the age of 10 until when I was 14, I think. And I was so professional that I even represented in Mpumalanga Kuma Nationals, you know. So I was a Latin and ballroom dancer for like 4 years since I've met that woman. And it's been the absolute best years of my life. I think even when I had stress, nyana, you know, dance was just something that I would go to escape. And I did it very well. And I think that's where the music thing came from, because obviously when you're a dancer, you are taught ubala, you know, 2, 3, 1, 2, you know, all of that. And you need to come in a beat. You need to understand music, how it starts, how it ends, where it cuts, where it breaks, and all of that. So I think my love for dance and music or entertainment, that whole industry as a whole, came from there since I was 10. So yeah,
Oh,
I grew up
yeah.
dancing.
Yeah, yabona yokudansa ngiyayivuma ngoba mina ngimuntu olandela kakhulu ama-live wakho ngiyakubukela ujayiva. So the thing yoku-DJ ithoma njani, and ufundiswa ngubani, like kuma-desk, ukwenza into zakhona kuma-desk, into ezifana.
I would say, and I'm always proud to say this, I am a self-taught DJ. And I know a lot of people, they always think, you know, when you have a skill, any form of skill for that matter, someone needs to teach you, someone needs to mentor you. Of course, in the long run, you will need people to guide you. But Mina, I did it in my own right. I did it. I was at some event, and I was seeing, I can't even remember what event it was, but it was December when and I said, yes, my friend is Lucia, and I said, yes, Lucia, I would like to get on stage and do what these people are doing. Yes. And actually, I think for me to say that, I think there was this other DJ, sharp. So I think I was angry. Wait, this and was a car. By the way, Lomuntu Suswe last corner and Upataliwe to be there. So now I was angry and I was just saying this to my friend. Uguti, he's not even doing, he's not so best, you know, at the time. And now the stages not just but 100 and something. And I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna do this. This thing can't be that difficult. And then I went at that time I don't even know how to DJ. I went my equipment online. I went I bought myself an equipment, then I started staying on YouTube every day. I staying literally, I was living in YouTube. Being YouTube all the time. How to, and then until I got it right. But obviously I wasn't sure my confidence and all of that. Then I went to Mata, the deep guru, the DJ.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to him and I'm like, look, DJing I was marangsi show which is the right and all of that. So can I come and then when basically I should to right or wrong or I went to Kwacha, give him Cabo Mata, and I did all of that. And he was like, actually, we can, when I saw right, you just need polishing. It's not polishing. And that's basically how I actually started DJing. And then soon after Mata had thumbs up, I started taking gigs. I think probably that was like a month after I've taught myself how to DJ. So, yeah, that's how it all happened.
Then your first gig, like so 13%.
My first gig, and my first gig was in August. I still remember very well, and it was a women's function, women's event. So it was very scary, nerve-wracking, but you know, I did it. I did it, and I did it well. And my next ones, they were just as big and bigger and bigger and bigger. Like Abantu Baseka Slam Shem, they looked out for me because once after they knew now I'm a DJ, they started putting me, like they gave me the platform, and I would never lie and say hey Makai Komhlanga gave me the platform. There's so many people that I can mention here that gave me the platform and said, okay, also DJ sharp, you're gonna play before Tira or you're gonna play after Tira, and you're like
yeah.
I'm 3 and they're like yeah. And I'm like, woo, you know. So I've been privileged also. And I think that comes from my network and my being a social person and, you know, the people that I've known in the industry way before I even became a DJ. So it was easy for me when I became a DJ. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So ngiyacabanga ukuthi leso sikhathi leso awuna manager, awuna PR, zonke izinto eziyazenzela
Till today.
till today. So kuba easy kangangani ukuthi mhlawumbe uzenzele izinto ungana manager, ungana PR?
It's difficult because remember, I was never a DJ from the onset. DJing was a hobby that or a skill that I acquired now over time. So I was an I had a job somewhere. So obviously it became difficult to do everything alone by yourself. Then you must do photo shoots, and then you must raise money to pay those photo shoots. There's so much that actually happens as far as PR is concerned. Melo ulwe nama promoter, sometimes ufike gigini kunobugirigiri wenzakalayo that you need to attend, and I'm a woman. Now I need to fight with culture, and I'm a woman. And you know, those challenges, they still there till to date. However, the nice part about it is that I knew that I'm doing this for me, and all the money is coming to me. You know, I don't have to split anything, and I knew if I don't put myself out there, it means shooting. I mean, I'm not taking my craft that serious. You know, so I knew it was up to me how big I actually become. You understand? Yeah. I needed to put double the work. Okay, it's either you DJ we are again about niggas an opportunity and then you become irrelevant, or you just keep on the consistency. That is up to you, Lucia. So yeah, serious. But I've tried though to get managers, it just never really worked. So I'm just doing it by myself.
So ama DJ la abamaningi. So are you a club DJ? Can you produce maybe a beat, or classify DJ Lucia M?
I am a DJ and a producer, even though obviously that's not like my core function. Even after I have learned how to DJ and I took 1 or 2 gigs, obviously mixing wasn't so great. So I took those advices and those criticisms, and then I decided to go to school, a DJ school. And then I went to a DJ school, and at DJ school, they teach you how to DJ, go mixing. And then they teach you, there's also a course here, production, which I also did, and I was accredited. So I am a qualified DJ and a producer. So I do have a song that I produced. That was like my first attempt. Somewhere on YouTube. I didn't promote it that much, but it's just, you know, it received amazing response, you know, considering the fact that I didn't push it so much. Promoting itself. So I do have a song, it's on YouTube, and right now I am working on another song with Samza, one of the greatest producers that we have, Kwandebele. So I'm working with him and his team. So very soon there'll be a second single.
Ngiyacabanga ukuthi bengisake ingoma le, ngiyacabanga this song okhuluma ngayo le ethi abafana barong.
The one that I have, yes, abafana barong.
Yes, kwaba njani nje ukuzwa your final mixing producing yale ngoma le abafana barong. I think waba ne idea right about that song.
Right?
Yeah. You didn't push it.
I think so. I mean, partially it's my fault, but I don't think that was like my best work that's out, and I think that's why. Yes, sometimes, you know, when there's something, and then the inner voice, you can do better. You can do better. You honestly can do better. So it wasn't one of my great projects. For me, it makes me happy because it was my first attempt, and I wouldn't say I failed. I did not. The song has views. It's doing well. We're on YouTube, you know, and on TikTok. Actually, on TikTok, that song, if you go on TikTok and you type Abafana Barong, it has 9.4 million views. Millions. Views.
Yeah.
On TikTok.
TikTok,
right?
Yes.
So it's not a failed project or anything. No, it was just like my first situation, and I felt and I still feel Uti, I can do better. And that's why right now I'm taking my time. I have taken my time. 2 years later, I'm still working on the single with Sansa. And now I'm not gonna rush it, but must say rich when the pot is cooked, then you start serving the people. You want?
ngathi ngizwile iClip nyana yakhona ku-live kaBob Mabena and basho ukuthi uLucia M uyeza. Can't wait ukuyizwa. So kube njani nje ukusebenza noSansa lo? Is one of the best producers kwaNdebele, and then
Sansa is amazing. Sansa is amazing. Guys, I went to school with Sansa, by the way. We both cultural. Yeah. So he's just amazing. He's sweet, and he's been 2 years ago. He's been say when I was busy, he was like, us push, us keeping on, you know. So Sandra has been the one that's just behind me. That's like, dude, let's do this now. So I feel like now this is the right time for me. I'm in a perfect space. I'm in a great space of my career as well, and I feel good to sing right. I release another song. So it's amazing to work with someone like him. I mean, he's produced great songs that are playing on national radio that have music videos. Last week we shot a music video of another one. I don't know if already it's on TV yet or not, but he's just producing great music, and equally so with Bob as well. I enjoy working with Bob. Bob he has done well for himself. So I enjoy working with these guys. I mean, except for the fact that we're all from Kwandebele, but they're just awesome, talented bunch of guys.
Nang go through i-page lakho ku-Facebook ubereka cool nabo namajita Bob Easy abo Menthol Deep. Angazi ukuthi kwangela yini ukuthi ngoba abaningizwe kaningi naba-interview ama-female artists, they prefer cool ukubereka namajita. I don't know why. Kwangela yini lokho mhlawumbe nisithole cool kwi-space samajita?
For me, it's not even a preference. It's just that, unfortunately, there isn't a lot of women in the industry. Bayeza bona bakhona, but angazi mhlambe maybe bayasaba or what, you know. But I was born a winner, man. I always want to find myself up there with them, you know. So there isn't a lot of women to actually work with or to collaborate with or to do any of these things with. If they were corner, I would have loved to work with them. I think Abafazi, they're comfortable too much on being vocalists, but they don't want to get into the space of production and doing other things that guys do. So, well, by default, Vedenji saying sevens and Amadota in almost everything that I do, not because of I prefer it, but because of there isn't a lot of women in my space or around my circle.
Around kwamhlanga sinabo abo DJ ngiyacabanga kuma female DJs, i-relationship yenu injani? Khona mhlambe nikuhlelako as abo DJs are around kwamhlanga 1022 female DJ.
There's only one female DJ that I know at 1022, and we are good, and that's Lady T. I mean, I've also learned a couple of things from her. She's been in the game for some time. She's worked with like serious artists, big artists, I mean, you know.
So I think
She Kalawa people and all of that. So she knows, I respect her. And I remember, I think on my second gig, All Black or something, I played after her, and I did tell her that I'm like, Gazin, I don't care, this DJing thing is no longer Gazin or whatever, but when you were still the DJ, I myself looked up to you, you know. So that's the only 1022. I don't even know if she even falls under 10. Yeah, she does fall under 22, I think. So that's the only DJ that I know. That I can say there's another up and coming DJ that I'm born out busy. And I wish there could be a lot of female DJs. There is space for them, and the platform is big enough for them.
Yeah, ulady T ngiyacabanga ngahlangana naye kuMamzansi Kwaito Award Soweto. Nakangitshela ukuthi like ngokwamhlanga was like wow. Ngendlela bekamkhulu ngayo. Hey ngasho ngathi no. Ukuthi kwamhlanga
like shows that, you know, at the time you're 13 or you are 16, TV boom now. You know what I mean? So I have great respect for her. Again, umuntu ngasho ngithi onomzimba omuhle ona that look yama music video. So ngithena ngikubona ku music video le aka Bob Mabena no Questa Kufet.
behind the scene ngasho bathi ya baselect umuntu right uke wacabanga mhlawumbe ukuba more into kuma music videos bakufeature yabona labo babes laba bavela ngemuva and then ngiyacabanga ukuthi bayabhadelwa nabo babhadelwa yes babes odumo ukuze
as manager asikume imali
ubabes odumo ukuze akube ngubabes odumo it was a baking what kuma music videos we pick nas bebabhadela so
yes
so angazi ukuthi wakucabanga lokho na because una dance move are grand and una that look at so angazi wakucabanga.
I haven't thought about it like that. The reason why I'm even on that music video is because of I was supporting Bob as a friend, and I was supporting the boys from 1022. I was Sandra Bob. I didn't think of it as a music video vixen or man. I've never really thought of it like that. I've never. I would be lying to you. I've never. Me and Anja, all I was doing was just supporting Mngani, and I guess it was a well fit.
Okay, so ngikubone kanengi kuma radio station ukhipha ama mix wakho Metro kuyakhona ethu FM Motsweding FM ikwekwezi phalafala. How was the reception nje mofika kula kuma radio station la ngikuphi la wafika khona wazizwa ukuthi no angifikile ngimuntu DJ Lucia M?
It's two of them. It was Motsweding and Ikwekwezi FM. Actually, I know a lot of people that would think, what about Metro? I mean, obviously, I played at Metro. It was a great experience. But in terms of being well received, I think my hometown never disappoints me. Like 1022, it's like not even 10, it never really gave me bad vibes, and I will forever be thankful and grateful for them. So playing it because the FM is always the best for me. I've played recently and I was interviewed by DJ Mobo, and the love, like my mom would come and be like, "You my daughter?" And I'm like, you know? So the love I receive from Ekwekwezi, every time when I'm in that space, it's just it's unmeasurable. And then basically it's not recent, but I think is it this late last year or something? I went to Motsweding. Oh, the love was just amazing. And I'm in the radio station about one, but the love that I received there is also amazing. And also the bookings following that interview from people Basetaung, Northwest, I was blown away. So those are my two best highlights.
Ngingasho ngithi your performance kuma desk is good because awudlali kuphela but uyajive uya-entertainer. Abantu abaningi bakufanisa nangu DJ nangu Metro FM or ngibani or ngikasedinwange. And I went at the same thing.
Oh no, so, she's a great entertainer, that one. She's a great dancer.
Yes. So kuba njani nje on stage and at the same time dancing at the same time uthola the crowd iyakuvumela kuba njani on that stage?
I think ukujava kwethu nokuhlanya kwethu and what we do behind the decks is sometimes, most of the time, dependent on how you respond to me. So if I get to a place and then abantu say hyping yabo bafuna ukuzijayivela bawomile, they want to dance, they that's the best feeling ever, because then they push me with now kumnandi busla ipati akube nipati akube mnandi kube ngikho lokho, you know. But then sometimes you get to events and people are just looking at you, and we are dancing, and people are like, so it happens, you know, it does happen. But most of the time, I'm grateful for my people. Whenever I'm about to even start the set, or when I have started, I know Uti. And here's the thing about what the reason why one of the reasons why I really love DJing is the powers behind it. It's not just playing music. That thing is a powerful skill, because I decide when we are driving or driving now. Yeah, understand? Like I decide on your reaction. So my song selection is very important, obviously, to trigger you to say, "Woo, that's the umndandila." And whatever. So that is a powerful force or skill, or I don't know, like superpowers that DJs have. Uguti, I decide Uguti enjoy ubumnandini or uyaboreka or what is what, you know. So yeah, I find it very, very interesting when I get to a place and you start, you press play and people are just responsive. In that way, the energy rubs off me, and then bese nami, you know, I give that energetic
Yeah,
vibe.
that's it. Ngiyacabanga ngathi kini kuma-DJ kungcono kithi ama-artist mofika lapha everybody abantu bathule bathi mara lo team lo.
But you see the powers I'm talking about. You need to come to a space where you are able to. Why won't everybody scream? They can't just look at you. They need to scream. They have to scream. You need to, I don't know, but you just need to make them get to that point. I mean, Nami, obviously, I failed a few times where you try to do things and you to interact with the crowd, and the crowd is like, or who is this? Or that's Mazi, or I'm a crowd that there's different crowds, and that was fun. Fun. Hence me, like, I'm mostly booked Polokwane and other parts in Mpumalanga. Like, I'm not necessarily booked at 1022. I'm always on the road and going as far as I can from home. And the reason why I actually enjoy that setup is because people are waiting for you, anticipating. She better do the job, you know? And now, I think happy man. You know, those are the kind of setups that I actually enjoy playing at. Those are very difficult people to actually impress. But I enjoy playing for a crowd that wants to party. And that's
ngibone azi ngiyakulandela Lucia. Ngibone one of the ama-links wakho we-share actually the thing belapha ku-Facebook. Abantu belimpopo bajiva, like bajiva serious eklabhini. And you said something ngifuna ukudj endaweni le.
Oh yes, they were looking at Dusty and
Dusty, yes, bajiva, yes.
That's
and you said something with
book me there. I'll be there. I'll be dancing. That's my kind of setup. That's my kind of setup. Yeah.
So ujabula uyabuza man ngoba kunabantu ababuzako la uthi umusic owuthandako mhlambe umusic mhlambe wena no one nguphi umusic olalelako nalokho noyokudj nguphi umusic ongawujiyiko noyokudj khulu othanda ukumikisa ngawo.
Obviously when you're DJ I always play piano, but in my own personal space I don't. I play like your R&Bs, this new R&B babies, and is it R&B? Is it still called R&B?
I don't think
risky.
Low music.
That kind of music. Even hip hop, I even love hip hop. Like in Thailand, even gospel. Like I love music in general, but I hardly do gong gong gong. I do a complete different situation when I'm in my space, and then you know.
Okay, what's that man to mix hip hop or kwaito or
I tried Gom. I used to. When Gom was still relevant, I was a Gom teacher. Actually, I would never say I'm a piano DJ or not. I would never, but yeah, you're a trend, I imagine. So, you know, but I've mixed Gom, I've mixed techno, I've mixed commercial manje singing piano. So I've done all of those things. Not good manje Gom, they're not releasing as much new songs as they were. Look, my sister relevant, cool, you know. So right now, piano is releasing about 5 songs almost every week. There's 5 new songs every week in the piano genre. So there's just so much to play piano. I used to mix all these things, and Ikwaito I did try, but in my personal space, not in Bantwini and stuff like that. I just wanted to see if I can do it. And I did it, but I've never gone out there to mix Ikwaito. So I needed to just keep the consistency, which I'm a house DJ.
Kuno DJ wemixa kamnandi bathi syndicate ngokwamhlanga ngazi yamazi umixa hip hop nekwaito kamnandi.
That's my boy.
Yeah, I think more before wenza yonke into mele uye kuye umbuze ukuthi
Right. Before
alright
nje ngene stage na ebantwini and whatever ngicala ngifonele yena ngithi please come listen to this. I love him too much and he's doing amazing.
So ama-links wakho mhlambe unokukhipha ama-links whereby u-DJ yakhona mhlambe sikhona ukuwa-downloada sikhona ukuwadlala nje umusic nje umixako nje ukhiphe ngama-links uyenza into efana le.
I used to, but not now, not at the moment. Here's my thinking. You need to pay to see me. So why should I put out too much material for you to consume? I mean, I'm up and coming. Okay, PH can do that. Shimza can do that. Or anybody else can. Black Coffee can do that. I mean, they Black Coffee, you know. I'm Lucia. I still need you to say, I'm so sure, Mara, Yazin, I'm going to take my chance. Isa. You understand? And then if Lady as a promoter, I'll send it to you. But I don't want to put it out there to the public for them to just consume and it's for free. These things usually they're for free. They download for free, and then you end up to a point where you don't call me because you know. But also another person might say no, but if your material is out there, then it's more bookings for you. So it's for me with 609, it depends what works for you. So for me, I mean I'm telling the mystery. I want to beg what you I'm not DJ and I love saying it. Well, book me. Let me show you. So for me, is that mystery for me. Oh, it's okay. I can put on certain materials out there here and there, but not too much. I don't want to commit myself with every week or every 1 month. Keep my mix. I keep, but excuse me. But I don't want it to be like a norm that I'm taking out my material out there because I need you guys to take the chance and say, as much as and then I come and I show you what is it that I can do.
Uyilandelela kangangani entertainment yakwaNdebele from acting up until music nezinye izinto nje abantu abazenzayo?
I'd say enough. I'm clued up about what's happening in Wandebele. I know who's who. I know who's doing what. I know who's great, who's upcoming. I know new talents. I know who's amazing, and I know. I mean, it's very important. I'm from there, so I need to know. Not not stock, but
I know you. Gisaya lapho.
Hey, I need to know, do I go back to gym? Saying extend hour way to like I always need to make sure I keep that consistency and I need to always stay there and I'm clued up about everything that's happening one day.
So umuntu ophasi phezulu lokho affect i-relationship yakho mhlambe nomuntu ohlekisana naye ngoba awulali uhlala uphasi phezulu.
No, but remember during the week, okay, but I run other businesses during the week, but no, I mean, I'm talking with DJ, so what's the problem? So they cannot have a problem with it. I mean, I'm doing it not for anything. It's paying my bills. It's money to me. It's a career to me. I'm working on it. I go on photo shoots. I try to empower myself. I went to school. I paid. I bought equipment. There's my equipment there. I've got, like, it's an investment for me. I take this job very serious. So you need to take me and my job very seriously as well. You shouldn't be having a problem with that. You can't. Otherwise, why did you even come to me? What did you expect? No offense, but I'm saying, like, when you came to me, what exactly were you thinking? Because you're gonna get this person.
Ngoba mina
Unless Mamus ban, then I will do respectfully. I don't have a problem with that because to me this is a job.
ngendlela sisho ngayo nalabo abasakuqalileko ngoba maningi ama-inbox asazongena ngiyacabanga abakuqalileko u-DJ Lucia unomuntu she's not looking siyibeka njalo ngoba umngani nami ngiberega naye hey hlala hlalele iFacebook hlala kubukela yo eish ana DJ Lucia umuhle ne eleke enene moyo DJ lapha ne no DJ yako uma video siyakubukela uthola nami amajita asijidelisa kuwe lapha so ngicabanga ukuthi para mangabe ngithandana no DJ Lucia M ngakhona ukubekezela
yeah no I have my boundaries. I'm friends with boys. I'm like you said it's space and goose sama daughter, right? So I said as men, you know. So I think also my partner is comfortable with me being in this industry and in this space without a manager, without some sort of protection, because I know my boundaries and I know mustn't figure themselves in that. DJing, guys, is my job, and if you mess that up or you mess with me in that regard, I'm not gonna be pleased with you. So I can be extra nice. I'm a nice person, general. I'm a socialite. You know, so but my niceness or my kindness should not be abused or pushed to a point where now, you know. So but so far for the years that I've been around people and everything, there hasn't been threats or anything or my nami has that, or even my family knows which and all of that, but she knows where to draw the line. I know where to draw the line. I can be nice to you, very fast. And I'm actually strict, hey? I'm very strict. Those that know. I love people and but when shit hits the fan, I am strict.
Yazwisisa okuthongo abanye cabanga ukuthi vele kunaba bakhona abanye bazokuthatha advantage.
Of course. And remember ngingena kule industry one lana kumele ukucala charge umuntu avumelane neprice yakho, and then the next thing akasafuna ukubhadala. Obviously I don't have the physical power ukuthi ngiyeza kuwe ngizokubamba ngishaya ngama-face, but there has to be a way that I deal with you so that you understand with next time I won't delete. Do you know what I mean? So I do have those boundaries and I'm very strict in that regard. Like angidlali leyo game. Those that know will tell you.
Ama-artist amaningi ama-female artist amaningi aya-abuse with this industry. Uthola njengabo-Babes Odumo, so uthola ngoba bahle man, yabo. Uthola ama-promoter amaningi sekafuna ukubahlukumeza into ezifana nalezo ngicabanga. Zange uhlangabezane nalobu bujamo webhayi i-promoter ayisafuna ukukubhadela seyifuna kwayo. Uyihandlela njani efana nale?
Never. And I'm thankful for that, because that's a serious situation cabanga to go through as a woman.
And uthola nabanye bafuna uku-actor, before actor mde ulale ne-producer ulale ne-script writer kanjani into ezifana lezo angazi uyazazi nako into.
No, of course. I mean, that happens a lot even in the business that I'm in, not the entertainment, but the other business. So it happens. So, but no, thank God. In the entertainment industry, you'll never believe. I'm not doing call time, maybe one, but nobody owes me money. And even guys, they like, Ukasha upukile, upatalile, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, we need like, and I'm
like, ay, Ukasha patalanu patalenjani, yeah. Well, so I haven't been in a situation where I need to post things with promote and I would listen to this there's a lot of expectation. But I gave myself when I started Culture, I gave myself a year and I said, Nyazi, because I'm a female DJ, a lot of them are gonna say otherwise is for exposure, meaning I was giving myself out to them to exploit me. Ne? And as I'm getting expectation the payment, okay, fine. Lucia DJ sharp. Are you ready to be exploited? Okay, cool. So there were gigs that I did for free, and there were gigs that I did just for petrol, because I need to travel.
Petrol.
But I need a target. See, the problem is not the problem, but the thing is, the importance actually is to write. If you're serious about something, you need to set goals for yourself. You can't remain in the same position forever or for years. So I knew with Lucia, 12 months is just for you to spend money to be a DJ, not for you to receive or to make money. And I was okay with it. Ekhaya bebang endorser, ekhaya bebang petrol, ekhaya bebang all the things that I needed this thing to happen. Even with school, bengizenzela, but lang shota khona bebafaka, because they understood that this person wants to be this thing. After a year, and after I've played at certain events, and after Goliam was now accomplished, I needed to move to phase number 2 and say, okay, sorry, angisadlalela mahala manje. Mhlambe manje sengidlalela petrol. And then phase 3 is angisadlalela petrol manje. Hayi, no. Photoshoot diyadura, impahla ziyadura, equipment diyadura, petrol diyadura. I'm not playing for free. No ways. So now you need to actually start paying me. So now I'm at that point where if I want booking, no problem. But if you're booking me, that is my booking fee, and these are my conditions. So I'm at that point. So I've given myself that time. You're okay. Hey, I can't say much and whatever. And I've passed that stage. So it's difficult for people to exploit me at this point, because also another important thing, I didn't depend solely on DJing. I had other sources of income. So if you promoter and you booker and so keep your gig and leave me alone, because I've got my other money coming out wherever it's coming. So being angangena with DJing with desperation. The danger is when you're a female and you want to be famous and you want to be in the space that is full of men, and the only thing that you know, Shem Tanaband, is DJing. And I can understand that, but the danger there is that Paul uzofika athi ngizokunikeza 2,000 ngiceda la angisazani ne-2,000, or actually for you to get that money you need to do ABCD, and because you need that money you'll probably do ABCD. So for me, I think that the reason why ngikaze ngiphaphelwe vele nje in the industry is because if angizwani ne-idea yakho or whatever that you want, if there's no agreement asizwani, baba, back this shop and face that way, and I face a different direction, because asizwani. You know what I mean? And for me, being like if I get like rent it's like, okay, ngizayenza imali rent somewhere else, or somehow ngizathengisa ngazi in, because ngiyathengisa ke phela mina, I'll be selling like this. So yeah,
DJ Lucia M, you are big, and so stage in this sikubiza ukuthi mhlambe ena sikubona sithi uyi celebrity, sikubize kucule sithuthe nawe ulapho vele serious, ulapho serious, uyabika ene banengi abantu abacalele. So advise njani DJ Lucia M osakhulako osafuna ukufana nawe, ofuna ufika la ukhona namhlanje? Because angicabanga ukuthi kusesekukhona stage mhlawumbe ufuna phela ufikile ku this industry. We are not far.
According to my plan, my goal plan, according to my goal plan. Yeah. But
so umntwana osakhulako ufuna ukufana nawe ke advise uthini?
Okay, understand what you're doing, right? And understand the reasons why you're actually doing it. And don't be confused, right? Sometimes I know a lot of my friends, I do have friends in the entertainment industry, or a producer in, and this person is relying solely on the talent, but they can't commercialize the talent. Never ever be afraid to put a price in your skill or in your talent or on your whatever. Elako, after all, if bebangakufuni Lucia somewhere else, but unfortunately there's only one. So embrace that and understand what, if you're talented either in singing, writing, or anything, charge. And don't even, none of them have declined just for a few bit, back when I was okay, fine, ease or whatever. Understand what you're doing and don't just do it for the love of it, yes, but try and find a way for that thing, you know what I'm saying? Not just on a purpose level, but also on a monetary level where you are able to sustain yourself financially because of, or out of your talent, whatever. There is, okay, I'm dragging. I'm gonna take time because of Jahan. I know a lot of people, they've got great talent, but they don't know how to capitalize on it. They don't know how to monetize it. They don't know how to commercialize the talent level. And it saddens me. It saddens me. Those that know, they know. And those that have had conversations with me, they know. It saddens me so bad. I wish people can understand what, yes, apparently so bad, and don't ever be. Yes, exploitation, guys, is always there. Nami, at some point now, I still get exploited, but calculated. Like exploitation, I mean, like calculated. Okay, but guppy and it's for free. Wait, who's coming there? Who's gonna be there? And all those things, then I can pay for free maybe, or just for petrol, whatever. It's okay. It's still for my growth. But Mina, my dream is for people to use their talent, yes, but don't solely depend on talent and expect it to somewhere. You are the engine. You are the engine. Let it do wonders for you. Let your talent buy you a car, a house, and give you the life that you think you deserve, and never be afraid to say, yeah, ngiyacula, but ngicela this much. Botin. Yeah, DJ, about DJ Banning. You know, I understand that, but this is how much I charge. I'm sure you skill some. It's my talent, so this is how much I charge. So that's my dream, and or things that I would like to see the youth do a lot more. Because you find people, yeah, I'm a DJ for 10 years. Yeah, because I'm a woman. And you look at the person and you're like, what has your 10 years of experience done for you?
Unani.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I've been doing this for 10 years. But you look at them and you're like, just for dinner and try and advise you, this is how you commercialize it. Branding is very important, and this is how you can get out there. Anyway, but I would like people to understand what they're doing and do it for the right reasons, and also try to stand for yourself. Like, be brave enough to say, in this one, so I'm not going to do it, you know? Those are the younger Lucias that I would like to tell. And I thank God, Kuti, those are the mistakes that I necessarily did not do. So stand your ground, even if mhlambe you not accepting certain things, relevant. It's okay. You don't have to be everywhere. You don't have to be loved by everybody. But understand what you're doing and let it work for you. If it's not working for you, then something is just not right somewhere. So you need to go back and then check properly.
Umkhulu DJ Lucia M, kwabanjani nje ukuhlangana nabo DJ Fresh nabo DJ Tira, ngoba ngiyakubonela uhlangane nabo bocana nabo conversation bekuba nabo nje bekwe conversation njani kusiqalisela
it's nothing important, because like when I'm doing even starstruck nami, you know. But you know, when you're taking a picture, you must act like, this is my boy, Fresh. That time, oh my gosh, you know. So yeah, no, there's nothing I can really boast about. It's basically just me living my dream. It's something I've always wanted to do. Now it's happening. I remember, this coming weekend I'm playing with Christos, ne?
Yes.
And a couple of artists actually in some event that I'm attending on Saturday. But this photographer,
you are not big. Udlala no Christos. You've been with Fresh. Udlala nabo Syndicate. Udlala nabo Mental Game. Udlala nabo ban. You are big.
Black Motion, Tira. I've opened for so many artists. Yeah, that's why I need to mean. When I went there, and whatever. But it gave me the platform, and all these big platforms where I've opened for these big artists. They all happened at home, and I was
and again, go poster over go headline. Okay, over go headlines. Manje
I've never been in anymore. I've never been in anything since in Tom because they're 2017. Abo Fortune, Abo Ban, but they made me the headliner, and that's why
Headline.
even today, like I swear to God, I'm thankful for those guys. I'm grateful to those guys that they took my career and they put it in another level. They probably don't know, but Mina, I know what it did for me. So I'm very thankful. I've always been a headliner since the beginning of my DJing career.
Ish nomunye usese ukuthanda njani ngikhohle igama lakhe la ku-Facebook yazi. Ish yazi
Who's that?
ish yo ukuthanda njani. Eish ngikhohle igama lakhe mara ngizaku-inboxela yena ngoba this interview ngathi mangithi ngizoyenza ngathi wathi I can't wait ukuthi mhlambe abe kule interview.
Oh, Nkambule.
Yes, yeah, Nkambule, yes,
Nkambule.
Nkambule.
I love that girl. And you know, because I love her and I love her so much, I don't know if she's here. I don't know. I
No,
can't even see her.
Oh, yes, okaNkambule, yes, okaNkambule uthenga ama-biscuit nini angithi ngithengisa ama-biscuit wathenga ama-biscuit.
So I want to give her a free ticket to one of my gigs. Where does she stay?
Ngathi uhlala kwaMhlanga but baningi imitha la Pitori ukuthanda kakhulu. So uma uthola ithando linje kuba njani DJ Lucia ebantwini?
It's very overwhelming. It's something that you can never even get used to. That's why ngithi abantu abanjengabo Nkambule, because they're not shy to express their love for me. I'm also not shy to spend money on them. For instance, I can even say to her, she can come and sit on a VIP this coming weekend and I'll pay for it at my cost, because those are people that I see. No, for real. Those are the people that are not shy to express. They share my work. They are always there. They're always doing shout outs. They are forever behind me. You know, even when I feel like this DJing thing, that I'm not gonna do it anymore. Abang Kambule are the kind of people that are always behind you, like, can you oh my gosh, look at this, look at that. So for me, Nami, I'm always willing to say, Ushala Gupi, are you gonna be able to come to this gig? Can I get you a VIP ticket and then you can come to the gig? Like, you know. So the love is always overwhelming. It's not something that you can wake up in the morning and say, yes. No. People change their minds every day. And for me, that the there's people that actually loves me for what I do is extremely overwhelming and it's humbling. So I'm humbled.
Mhlambe esikakulindela ku DJ Lucia eminyakeni lezako mhlambe ama-plans mhlambe onawo ku production yakho yini mhlambe esikakulindela ku 5 years to come?
Ooh, 5 is a long time. Probably I'll be a millionaire by then.
Nonyaka ozako, yeah.
Right now, until maybe I can say 12 months, I'm planning on releasing some few, maybe songs, within now and next year, or between now, in the next 12 months. I'm working on some music and just being better, man, and tapping into things I've never done before, playing in but now it's also difficult with this COVID situation because
it's not easy.
It's not easy at all, especially for entertainment, because imagine because so June, maybe end of May, we don't know. But I had plans, but apart from March and anything like that, I'm just working on my music, just to release music, because it's even difficult to put on like practical plans because you don't know what time the economy is gonna close or what. So it's very tough.
Any plans mhlambe nje ukubereka nabo DJs zinhle ama-DJ mhlambe ngimthatha one of the best DJs eSouth Africa. Bobani mhlambe ufuna ukubereka nabo mhlambe ofisa ukubereka nabo kuma-DJs nawe abakhulu ongafisa ukubereka nabo nabakugqugquzelako?
I would love to work with Devin Gogo, because as the Devin Gogo, I don't know this vibe about her. She's not after isn't this man. She just genuinely loves what she does, even on Mumbugela. So we are one Maralo. She's very chilled, and I got some snacks. I've met her, and I got snacks.
Yeah.
I think Devon Goko would be my first
Definitely.
preference. And the music
Abantu
also is also nice. So Jaivela, I got that. So yeah.
abantu abaningi bafuna ukubona ku lockdown house party. Angazi khona lokho ku pipeline.
Apparently, you guys need to comment or suggest to Shimza or something like that on Twitter for me to be playing there. I think that's what people who will be watching this live need to do. They must just go blow up Shimza's inbox and say, DJ Lucia M, DJ Lucia M, DJ Lucia M. So,
Yeah.
yeah, no.
But
You never know. You never know.
I can't wait. And yoba muhle ngiyakwazi yona. Ngiyazibisela kakhulu, I can't wait to represent. Hey, langa lelo sizokuzama kuyiphusha kakhulu ku Twitter indaba lokuthi inhle kuyakufona lapha.
I know you guys, you never disappoint me. I want Pascal, they just never disappoint me. So yeah.
Ujabu la ku Facebook basho angazi ukuthi mhlambe ungavula isikolo or indronyana la ungakhona ukufundisa khona abantu DJ. Into ecabangako le into mhlambe ongafisa kuyenza uyabuza nje into efana.
I was thinking about it, I think last 2019, before we was in the COVID, and obviously it never happened. But I was something I would love to do, and I think I would enjoy to do it. It's been on my to-do list, so I don't know when, but it's something I would love to do just to empower. And again, in a Sami school, it's not just teaching you a skill, you know.
Yeah,
so so that's it's definitely something I would love to do.
Yeah, ngoba nawusakhuluma ngemali sesiyivala nje process sihlanganisile awu. Ngawubukela enye i-live yakho webhayi ngokukhuluma ngemali ngoba unokuhlekisa unokubafani sometimes. Ngokukhuluma ngokuthi singaboni abantu abakhamba ngama-Benz la amakhulu or ama-Jack or ama-Jeep cha ukuthi banemali. Those people abanamali. And angahleka ngiwa ngathi yawa DJ Lucia.
Yeah, you say that.
Yeah, you say what njalo. What those people abanamali bazoclaim. They can't even buy you something to drink. Those people. What's your
I think the emphasis I was trying to make is that we all have different battles. And you're not drive a EG wagon or Range Rover. It doesn't then qualify me as a person in my life. And umuntu angafika azidrivele i-van. And to look at an available balance, yalo muntu lo drive i-van lo wena ungamqali. It's 500k available for him to go swipe now. 500k as a balance, as an available balance. I kuma savings, not kuma investments.
Investment, yeah.
On his current account, there's like a 500k Mr. Price or accounts, right, we're happy. You know, so I think my emphasis was women particularly, they shouldn't look at men who dresses in a certain way, who drive certain cars, and then assume that they are rich or they have money. You would be shocked. That's all I was saying. So all I was saying was, those that people don't want are the ones you should be going to because bazokuphatha right.
Usanza lo basho i-release nini single yakho.
Okay, Usanza and I need to meet actually. We need to meet, I think, sometime next week, because this week is a bit hectic for me. Next week, I'm meeting up with Sansa. We need to finalize the song, and once it's finalized, then it will be released very, 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 very soon. Extremely soon. Like, we've done 60% of the work. It's just like 40% that we just need to polish up here and there. So, very soon.
Are you registered, Nesamro, as a DJ?
I am.
Good. Yeah, ngara into zakho uyazazi kufanele. Sesiyivala nje siberekele ukuyivala. Kumanye womafani TikTok videos wakho, you said your ex le weather imakhaza njenge ex yakho.
I'm sure my ex wangizonda wonke.
Ew.
Well, obviously, I didn't mean it. I was just trying to entertain. I'm an entertainer, man. I'm never really serious like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I enjoy these TikTok things that I do, and it's just refreshing, Jay, for me. And yeah, I don't mean some of the things, but some of the things are just really funny, and other people can relate to them. So nothing personal, guys. Nothing personal.
Okay, ngiyathokoza. So ku-vocal uke wacabanga mhlambe to vocal mhlambe ucule engomeni to do something.
I was hang on, Abafana Barongo, that's me. And the
Yeah.
song that is currently coming out with Sansa, that's me. So I am
Yeah.
singing.
Yeah.
Sansa is forcing me to be on the vocals, so I am
To
on the
vocal. Yeah.
vocals.
Yeah, it's important ukuthi mhlambe ukhona ube ku-vocal at the same time ucommunicate u-react ne-crowd. It's important.
Yeah, I hate it. He knows I hate it. I don't like it. I don't like to sing. I mean, I'm from DJ and I'm good. But the Sansa is just like putting pressure on me, and yeah.
Yeah, usanza lo msebenzi wakhe to put pressure kuma-artist awarekhodako. Uyasho ukuthi I had to put her on the spot ukuthi mhlawumbe ukwenze lokho. Sesiyivala
Yeah.
nje ngithokozela isikhathi sakho mane akusilula ukwenza amahlelo afana nala ukubiza abantu afana nawe akusilula. So ngithokozela ubuntu bakho nesikhathi sakho ongiphe sona. Ngiyakuthokoza. Engikuchiyako nje mhlawumbe engikuchiyako
No,
ofuna
it's my
ukukuveza
pleasure. I
kubalandeli
mean,
bakho.
say that again.
Ngithi mhlawumbe khona engikuchiyako mhlawumbe ufuna ukukuveza. Sesiyivala.
Oh. No, nothing really. They must just look out for me. They must follow me on Instagram, DJ Lucia _M. And they must just look out for my gig guides. Beza man emapatini so attendayo kube mnandi sibe happy sibe lovely. And they must follow my social platforms for the next projects, for instance the songs that's coming up and all of that. And yeah, that's it. I have nothing more to say, Shem. People have been giving us love, and I am forever thankful for it. Those that do not know, those that I've never met personally and told Utinyabonga, this is the platform for me. And I thank you for having me. I'm very thankful. Sometimes we are challenging and you're thinking, ekaya wangboni, and it's people like you, and it's these programs that and platforms that you've created that makes us realize Guti, actually people are watching, people are looking at what we're doing, and let's continue, guys. So I will be forever thankful, and I thank all the people behind me, and I have nothing more to take from you guys. I just ask for more support going forward.
Okay, ngiyathokoza DJ Lucia isikhathi sakho. Hoping sokuhlangana kuma-gig soon and yeah, thokozela isikhathi
Yeah,
sakho
you
sibane
must come to
ngikuduza.
one. And you mustn't leave actually. By the time you leave, I need to see sweat.
Ngithokozile sibane ngikuduza kusasa.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sharp.
Bye.
Bye.